Well, hello there, neighbor. I saw you coming up the driveway. I saw your headlights cutting through the pines a mile away. Come on in, quickly now. Don't let the heat escape. It is -30 out there tonight, a real deep freeze. Shut the heavy oak door. Thud. Throw the deadbolt. Click. There. The wind can howl all it wants now. It can't touch us in here. You look like a proper snowman, eh? Covered in white from head to toe. Stand right here on the boot tray. It is full of melting snow and little pebbles. Stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. Knock off that heavy packing snow. It clings to your boots like it wants to come inside too. Let me help you with your parka. The zipper is stiff with the cold. Zip! It makes a loud sound in the quiet house. Slide your arms out. Oh, that jacket is heavy. It feels like a suit of armor. I will hang it up here on the peg, right next to my old plaid Mackinaw jacket. It smells like fresh, cold air. That sharp, metallic scent of winter ozone, and a little bit of wood smoke, too. Take off your toque. Your hair is full of static electricity, standing up on end. That is just the dry winter air. Here, let me take your scarf. It is frozen stiff where your breath hit it, covered in little ice crystals. We will lay it over the radiator to dry. Listen to the radiator hiss, hiss, clank. It is greeting you. The mudroom smells of cedar. We lined the walls with it years ago. Cedar and damp wool, the perfume of the north. Kick off those heavy sorrel boots. Pull your feet out. Ah, freedom. Your wool socks are thick and gray, with the red stripe around the top. Work socks, the best kind. Come through the inner door into the main room. Step over the threshold. The floor changes from slate tile to wide plank pine. It is smooth and warm under your feet, polished by generations of slippers. The cabin is dimly lit tonight, just the oil lamps on the walls and the glow from the big stone fireplace. The fire is roaring, eating up a big log of birch. Birch bark burns hot and fast. Crackle, pop. It sounds like applause, welcoming you home. The room is open and high. You can see the rafters up in the shadows, big rough-hewn beams. They were cut from the forest right outside. This house grew out of the land. It belongs here. Walk over to the big window facing the lake. The glass is cold. Don't touch it with your skin. Just stand close. Look out there. The lake is frozen solid, a vast white plain stretching out to the tree line. The moon is full tonight, a wolf moon. It reflects off the snow, making the whole world look blue and silver. It is bright enough to read a newspaper out there, if you were crazy enough to try. Look at the shadows of the pine trees, long, dark fingers stretching across the snow. They are perfectly still, not a branch moving. When it gets this cold, even the wind holds its breath. It is a silent night, a holy night. Wait, did you hear that? A deep booming sound from the lake. Woof! That is the ice shifting, expanding and contracting. The lake is singing. Some people get scared of that sound, but not us. We know it means the ice is thick. It means the ice is safe. It is the heartbeat of the winter. Turn back to the room now. The firelight is dancing on the walls, making everything look orange and cozy. The contrast is beautiful, isn't it? Blue and cold outside, orange and hot inside. Come over to the Chesterfield. It is an old leather one, tufted and worn. It has seen a lot of hockey games on the television. It has seen a lot of naps. I have a quilt here for you. It is a Hudson's Bay point blanket, cream with stripes of green, red, yellow, and indigo. Heavy wool. It weighs a ton. but that weight feels good. Pull it up over your legs, tuck it in tight, sink back into the cushions. Let the leather squeak as you settle in. Squeak, sigh. That is the sound of relaxation. The cabin is so quiet. No city hum, no traffic, just the fire and the occasional pop of the wood and the ticking of the grandfather clock in the corner. Tick, tock, tick, tock. It is a slow rhythm, measured, calm. You don't have to rush here. There's nowhere to go. The roads are probably drifted over anyway. We are snowed in, and isn't that a lovely thought? Trapped in paradise, with nothing to do but keep the fire going and watch the snow sparkle. Your eyes are adjusting to the dim light. You can see the details of the room now. The snowshoes hanging on the mantel above the mantel, made of ash wood and babiche. My father made them. They look like giant teardrops, resting now, waiting for the morning. The air in here is dry and warm. It makes your eyelids feel heavy. You've been fighting the cold all day, tensing your muscles against the wind. Now you can let go. Unclench your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Let the heat soak into your bones, like syrup soaking into a pancake, slow and sweet. Just breathe, in the cedar, in the smoke, in the peace. Look out through the glass again. Do you see that rectangular patch cleared of snow just down by the dock? My husband cleared it off with the snowblower this afternoon. It looks like a dark mirror laid on top of the white snow. That is the rink, the ODR, the outdoor rink. It is the holiest ground in Canada, eh? Even empty, it looks majestic. The moonlight catches the edges of the snowbanks that form the boards. If you close your eyes, you can almost hear the game starting. I can remember the sounds so clearly. It is the soundtrack of my life. First, the sound of lacing up, sitting on the edge of the dock in the freezing cold, yanking on those waxed laces. Pull, pull, until your fingers are raw and red, until the leather boot is so tight it feels like part of your foot. The anticipation building with every loop. And then the first step onto the ice. Crunch. Glide. Oh, that feeling. There is nothing like skating on lake ice. It is harder than arena ice. It is faster. It feels like flying. Listen to the blades carving the surface. Ksh, ksh. A rhythmic scraping sound. Sharp steel cutting into black ice. Imagine the boys and girls from the neighborhood gathering out there. No referees, no scoreboard, just Shinny. Pure, unadulterated hockey. The sound of the stick handling the puck. Thwack, thwack, thwack. Fast hands, soft hands. The puck is a hard rubber disc, frozen rock solid. It slides across the uneven ice with a chatter. Clack, clack, clack. Hitting the wooden boards with a dull thud. Boom. And the shouting. Pass it here. Head up. Shoot. Their voices carry for miles in the crisp air, bouncing off the pine trees, echoing across the bay. Look at the steam rising from the players in my memory. They are working hard, sweat running down their backs under the heavy jerseys, but their faces are frozen, eyelashes covered in frost, breath puffing out like little locomotives. Huff, puff. Every breath is a white cloud that lingers for a second and then vanishes. It is a beautiful struggle, the cold trying to freeze you, the movement keeping you warm. I remember the sound of a slap shot, the wind-up, the stick bending, and then the release. Crack, like a rifle shot in the night. And if you were lucky, if your aim was true, the sound of the puck hitting the metal post. Ping, that high-pitched ring that sings of victory. Goal! sticks raised in the air, gloves tapping gloves, a celebration under the stars. The ice out there tonight is dark. We call it black ice because it is so clear you can see the deep water underneath. It is scary if you think about it too much, suspended over the darkness by a few inches of frozen water. But we trust the ice. We respect it. Look at the way the moonlight reflects off the surface now. It looks wet, slippery, inviting. My old skates are hanging in the shed. The leather is cracked now. The blades are dull, but I can still feel the phantom sensation of gliding, the wind rushing past my ears, numbing my nose, making my eyes water, the sheer speed of it, swooping around the net behind the goal line, crossing over, left foot over right, right over left, power and grace. We used to play until 2 in the morning, the midnight classic we called it. The moon would be high overhead, casting long, strange shadows on the rink. We would play until we couldn't feel our toes anymore, until our legs were burning with lactic acid. And then the game would just end. No buzzer, just a mutual agreement that the cold had won for the night. The sound of the skates stopping, skirt, spray of ice shavings flying into the air like diamond dust, sparkling in the moonlight. Then the silence returns, the heavy, profound silence of the lake. The players trudge back up the snowy path, sticks over shoulders. The game is over, but the ice remains, waiting for tomorrow, waiting for the next scrape, the next glide. Look at it now, love, empty and silent, but full of potential. The wind is picking up a little bit of snow, swirling it across the surface of the rink, like little ghosts playing their own game, sweeping the ice for us. It is mesmerizing, isn't it? The way the ice holds the light, the way it holds the memories. Every scratch on that surface tells a story, a deke, a fall, a save. It is a canvas that gets erased every time it snows and painted again every time we skate. You can feel the cold radiating from the glass now. It is seeping through the pane, reminding us that we are small and the winter is big. But that's okay because we have the fire. Turn away from the window now, dear. Your face is getting cold. Let's leave the rink to the moon and the shadows. Let the ice settle. Let the lake sleep. Come back to the warmth. Come back to the center of the room. Rub your hands together. Friction, heat, life. The game is done, but the night is still young, and I have something special for you in the kitchen. Come away from the window now. Let the velvet curtains fall back into place. Swish! There, we have shut out the cold completely. The draft is gone. Come back to the hearth. The fire has burned down a little. It is a bed of glowing red coals now, pulsing with heat. I am going to add another log, a piece of dry cedar this time. Watch, I place it carefully on the andirons. Whoosh! It catches instantly. The flames leap up, yellow and blue dancers. And the sound, listen to that snap, pop, crackle. It is the cedar wood talking, releasing all the energy of the summer sun that it stored up years ago, giving it back to us now when we need it most. Sit down, pull that Hudson's Bay blanket right up to your chin, tuck your cold toes underneath you. I have something for you. I made it on the cast iron stove in the kitchen. Here, take this mug. Careful now, it is heavy stoneware, hand-thrown pottery from a local artisan. It feels rough and textured against your palms, but oh, it is warm. It is a hand warmer and a heart warmer all in one. Look inside. This isn't that instant powder from a packet, no sir. This is real hot chocolate. I melted the chocolate squares slowly into the milk, whole milk, creamy and rich. I whisked it until it was frothy. Can you smell it? It is a deep, dark smell, bittersweet chocolate, a drop of vanilla extract, and a pinch of sea salt to bring out the sweetness. And look, floating on top, 2 big marshmallows. They are slowly melting into the brown liquid, turning into white, sticky foam. That is the best part, eh? Watch them dissolve, surrendering to the heat, just like you are surrendering to the chair. Go on, take a sip. Blow on it first. Whoo, whoo! The steam curls up around your face. It acts like a facial steamer, opening up your pores, relaxing the little muscles around your eyes. Now taste it. Oh my, it coats your tongue, velvety, thick, sweet but not too sweet. It slides down your throat like a warm river of lava, but good lava, healing lava. You can feel it hitting your stomach, radiating warmth outward to your fingertips. It creates a glow inside you, the inner furnace, my mum used to call it. Take another sip. Get a little bit of the melted marshmallow this time, sticky and sweet. Lick it off your lip. Don't worry about manners here. It's just us and the fire. The wind is gusting outside now. You can hear it buffeting the chimney. Woo, woo. It sounds angry that it can't get in, but that just makes the fire sound friendlier. The contrast is everything. The colder it gets out there, the warmer it feels in here. The firelight is the only light in the room now. I turned off the oil lamps. It is flickering, casting long, dancing shadows on the ceiling beams. Watch the shadows. They look like trees swaying in a gentle breeze, hypnotic, rhythmic. Your blink rate is slowing down. I can see it. The sugar and the warm milk are doing their job. Tryptophan and comfort, the perfect sleeping potion. The log shifts in the fireplace. Clunk, sending a shower of sparks up the chimney, like little fireflies ascending to heaven. Man is born unto trouble as the sparks fly upward. Job chapter 5. But tonight there is no trouble, only sparks, only beauty. Listen to the silence between the gusts of wind. The house settles, creak, groan. It is a comfortable sound, like the house is stretching and getting comfortable for the night too. The dog is asleep on the hearth rug, an old golden retriever. Can you hear him? Snoring softly. Whiffle, snort. He is chasing rabbits in his dreams, his paws twitching. If he can sleep that soundly, you know you are safe. Animals know. They know when the pack is secure. Finish your cocoa, love. Drain the last drop. There's a little sludge of chocolate at the bottom. Scoop it out with your spoon. Clink. Delicious. Put the mug down on the side table. Thunk. Now your hands are free. Tuck them back under the blanket. Your body is heavy now, so heavy, sinking into the leather, becoming one with the chair. The heat from the fire is pressing against your face. Rosy cheeks, warm skin. You couldn't move if you wanted to, and you don't want to. You just want to stay here, in this little bubble of amber light, forever. But the fire will burn down eventually, and we need to rest. We need to recharge for the morning. The ice will be waiting for us tomorrow. But for now, the fire is enough. The warmth is enough. You are enough. Just breathe. In the wood smoke, out the cold. In the peace, out the worry. Your eyes are closing. Let them close. There is nothing else to see tonight. Only the back of your eyelids and the dreams waiting there.
Come along now. Leave the empty mug on the table. Unwrap yourself from the blanket. Ooh, that air is a bit brisk when you step away from the fire, isn't it? But that is good. That is the feeling of being alive. Follow me to the stairs. They are steep, more like a ship's ladder than a staircase. Hold the railing. It is a smooth, peeled birch log, cool and solid under your hand. Up we go. 1 step, 2 steps. The wood creaks softly, announcing our ascent. We are rising into the heat that is gathered at the top of the cabin. But as we enter the loft, the air changes again. It is fresh up here, crisp. We keep the window cracked just a hair, even in winter, to let the pine air in. Here is your room. It is an A-frame room. The ceiling slopes down on both sides, following the line of the roof. It feels like a tent, but a strong wooden tent. The only light comes from the window. Look at that. The moon has moved. It is shining right through the tops of the pine trees now, casting patterns on the floor, lace made of shadows and silver light. Walk over to the bed. It is a massive log bed, hand-built. It looks like it grew right out of the floorboards. And the bedding? Oh, you are going to love this. It is not just blankets, it is the duvet, a thick European-style down duvet, puffed up high like a snowdrift, and the sheets are heavy flannel, lumberjack plaid, red and black, the colors of the Canadian winter. Go on, climb in. The mattress is high, you have to hop a little. Slide your legs down. Oh, feel that friction. The flannel is soft and fuzzy against your skin. It warms up instantly. Pull the duvet up, all the way up. Bury yourself in it. It is heavy. It presses down on your chest, grounding you, making you feel secure, like a bear in a den. Adjust the pillow. It is cool on your cheek. Turn your face towards the window. You can see the forest from here, the tops of the spruce and fir trees. They are covered in snow, heavy white mantles on their shoulders. They look like old wizards standing guard around the cabin, watching over us, protecting us from the wind. Listen, do you hear the wind now? It is just a whisper up here in the trees. Swoosh, sss, like a mother shushing a child. The silence behind the wind is vast. It is the silence of 1,000,000 acres of uninhabited forest, deep, profound, ancient. You are a tiny speck of warmth in a vast landscape of cold, and that makes the warmth feel so much sweeter. Look, do you see that faint green glow in the sky, just above the tree line? It is the aurora, the northern lights. Just a little flicker tonight, dancing, waving, green and faint violet. It is a lullaby for your eyes, God's own nightlight. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Psalm 121. The hills are watching, the trees are watching, and you are safe. Your breathing is slowing down, matching the rhythm of the wind in the pines. In, whoosh, out, sss. Your body feels heavy, sinking into the mattress. The flannel sheets are holding you. The duvet is hugging you. The cold air on your nose is the only thing that tells you you are not dreaming yet, but you will be soon. The smell of the cedar walls is strong up here. It is a sedative, calming your mind, clearing your thoughts. There is no hockey game to play now, no snow to shovel, no fire to tend. Everything is done. The world is frozen in place, waiting for spring. But spring is a long way off, and that is okay. We have the winter. We have the rest. Let your eyes close. Let the green light fade. Let the shadows merge into the darkness. Drift away. Drift over the frozen lake. Drift over the snowy treetops. Floating, weightless, warm. Sleep deep, neighbor. Sleep deep. Good night to the moon. Good night to the pines. Good night to you. Sleep.